Good day, everyone. Welcome to our second episode of No Boundaries, where we talk about business in the Valley, especially for the members of Philippine American Chamber of Commerce of Arizona, also known as PACCA. I am your host, Marycar Antivo. And today we are lucky to have us in person, professional solar consultant, Mr. Jovet and Amy Soon, owner of Hub Express Arizona. How are you guys today?
Good.
Hi, we're good. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate this.
All right, so before we get started, please provide some information about yourself. Who is Jovet and Amy, and how long have you guys been in the US, and how do you like Arizona?
So I'm Jovet Soon. I'm a typical Chinese who was born and raised in the Philippines. We came from a poor family, and my dad died when we were young. So my mom single-handedly raised all of us, and we were able to graduate and have a life. So I like playing bowling and basketball, and I love helping people. The first time I've been in and out of the US for about 8 years. So the first time I came to California, I love it. I like the weather. I like the culture. I like the way of living. But we moved here in Arizona from New York 3 years ago, and we love it. We like the low cost of living, and the people, and of course the less traffic.
Yes, traffic, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we have 8 children.
Uh-huh.
All right. Although I raised my 4 children as a single mom in the Philippines for more than 20 years, and then so we moved to Arizona from New York. All right. So in Arizona, we've been here for 3 years, and I took up chemical engineering back in the Philippines. So, but I've always believed in grassroots entrepreneurship. I was even featured in the Entrepreneur magazine. Yeah, because of the mission that I personally believe in helping people grow their businesses. So yeah, we enjoy being in Arizona. The weather is so much better, and we get to meet a lot of nice people. We're now members of PACCA, so it's really nice. And thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing a little bit about yourself. Now, the main reason we invited you guys to PACCA's YouTube channel, entitled No Boundaries, we wanted to have an insight with regards to your business, the solar business, and also your business center and boutique. Is this a family business, and are you partners with any companies? And how did you get started with solar and your express?
So Amy and I started the solar business 3 years ago when we moved here in Arizona. So the first time we moved here, we don't know anybody aside from our children. So we're talking to each other. What we're gonna do? We believe in the principle of business that you have to look for the problem and then
Find a solution.
And if the market is big enough, then it might be a good one. And one of the business that we run into is doing solar. And it makes sense in Arizona because the sun is always up.
Yeah.
It's always sunny. in
Yeah,
Arizona.
yeah. So initially, when we were thinking, what do we do in because we really finally moved to the US right here in Arizona, and then we didn't know what to do. So that's when we were thinking, what is one problem that maybe we can solve? And we realized that there are a lot of houses here that have solar panels, but even more homes that don't have. And yet, the sun is up more than 300 days a year. And so we decided to dive into research. So we did some market research. We knocked on the homes, that have panels, and asked, how's your experience? Is it good? And surprisingly, everybody said they're all happy about it, and they're really actually saving money. And so the more that we wondered, how come there are still homes that don't have it? And so after that, we knocked on doors that have no panels, and found out that the reasons that they have for not going into solar are basically misinformation. Because a lot of people who do not know a lot about solar are the ones discouraging people to go into it.
Yeah.
And so when we had a meeting, we decided, this is just an education business. So I think,
More knowledge you have.
yeah, so we just need to empower, that's the right word, to empower people with the right knowledge so that they will be able to make the right decision. And so that's how we got into it.
That's good. So what are the pros and cons for having solar at home?
So, as I've said, especially here in Arizona, electric bills are
Really
high,
Yeah.
especially during summertime.
Yes.
And with us, with the 8 children that we have, we used to have like 600 to 700 summer bill. So when we had the business, the first thing we did is put solar in our roof. Now we only have paying like $200 on our bill,
Instead of
sometimes even lesser.
Oh.
So it really makes sense.
Yeah, so there are actually a lot of pros. First of all, I don't think there is any single person that would say they don't like to save money, right?
Yeah.
We even have customers who are getting paid by the power company. So every end of the year, they get checks, all right? So the savings alone is a big plus. Aside from that, there is tax incentive that will be going away, soon.
Yeah.
So it's really the best time to take advantage of the 30% tax incentive. As far as the cons are concerned, a lot of people are thinking that there is lien on their house, but that's not true. They can sell their homes when they want to eventually, which we have personally experienced with our customer during COVID. They were, they suddenly decided to sell the house. So they got the tax credit and they were able to sell the house, all because, the new owner just needed to take over the solar bills that they would be paying anyway if they were, they didn't have the solar and they have to pay the power company.
Yeah.
So, and then another con would be...
Yeah, to add that, another con would be probably if you don't have enough panels or enough space on your roof, or the salesman that you were talking to just sell you the product and didn't do really the assessment. So that will be a big problem because it will not be sufficient for what you need.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people who are also concerned about the pigeons nesting under the panels. So again, just like what Jovet mentioned earlier, as long as there are problems and if you can find solution, then that would be probably a good business to go into.
Yeah.
And so when we realized that is a problem, all the installations that we did, we always automatically install pigeon guards. So problem solved for that. Okay.
All right. Can you provide information about your business if ever there are viewers who wanted your solar business, and how do they contact you?
Yes, we have a website. It's infinitepowersolar.com, and all you have to do is set up an appointment with us. And
A good phone number for
a good phone number to contact us is 929-247-9069.
All right, sounds good. I think that's it. Thank you very much for giving us time, Miss Amy and Mr. Jovet. It's very fruitful and it's interesting discussions. Once again, can you promote your business to our viewers so that way they can see if they can start with their solar?
Yes, definitely. It's really going solar is really a no-brainer. There's no upfront payment, no lien in your home. Yet you get 30% back because it's subsidized with the government, and you get a lot of savings. So let us help you save money.
Yeah. So is it okay if I will add? So there are also, concerns about will our roof be able to handle it? Okay. So what we do is part of the free assessment. We assess including the roof. And if there is a need, like for example, the roof is really super old and there's a requirement for repair or, replacement, if you wrap it with the installation of solar, you can also get tax credit for your roof, and you don't have, it's zero upfront
and
payment.
you don't have
also
to pay anything upfront either.
Yeah, so it's really,
it's a good no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the most important thing really is find out, from people that you can trust, not from people who are just saying things
Sales.
not
It's more of a
without.
sales.
Yeah, because sometimes we don't know what we don't know, and
Yes.
there's no harm of learning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the more you know, the powerful you become.
Yes. Yes.
So I see that you guys have another business. Can you talk about the Hub Express?
Okay. So after a few years of doing the solar business, the infinite power solar, so we feel like we're ready to take on another business. And so we decided to go into a shipping store with business hub. All right. And so we set up this, we have this shipping store that is multi-carrier, meaning we can ship through UPS, FedEx, DHL, USPS, and we also have balikbayan boxes. Yeah. And aside from that, we have printing. So we print business cards, posters, and lamination is included. We have key duplication, we have posters,
Notary.
and we have notary public, and we also have mailbox for rent. What makes our mailboxes different is it's not the usual PO box. You get a real street address. Do you know that if you have a PO box, you cannot receive shipping packages from several carriers?
Oh, because of its PO box.
Yes, because
You
it's a
don't
PO
know.
box, right? So with us, you can. And
This
if
is
yes, physical address, and you get a suite number. So it's more professional, and somebody is always ready to, to sign for you, in case you're not home during daytime, right? And there have been a lot of packages that are getting lost, being stolen, because there are porch thefts.
Yes.
So having a mailbox would really be helpful. Aside from that, we also have a boutique, all right? So we believe in helping people really build their businesses and build stronger bonds among families. So we have unique gifts, we have wine gummies, we have greeting cards with chocolate inside, premium chocolate. You have to try it. So, and our jewelry are really unique and very inexpensive. In fact, we have some customers who buy and they start their own business by buying from us. Do you know that we have dresses that when you buy those dresses, like example, similar dresses that you buy from Amazon, they're being sold at $35. We sell for $10. So you can get it like in a wholesale price, right? Our jewelry. So if you have 100 or $200 to start a business, you can contact us. We can provide you at those prices, and you can start something, a
A
business.
little business.
Yeah. So yeah, gifts, shipping, mailboxes,
Printing.
business hub, printing. Yeah, those are the things that we do to help people grow.
All right. Again, thank you for our viewers who wanted to do more about solar business, the Hub Express, and to Miss Amy and Mr. Jovet Son. Thank you very much for giving us the insight of your business. And if you find this discussion helpful and interesting, please let us know by sending your comments and suggestions through our email at PACCA. That our PACCA website is open, so go feel free to give us comments. And if you are interested to join us for the next No Boundaries, we are open for new business owners as well. So, and if you missed some of our episodes, you can always watch it in our YouTube channel. Okay, that's it for now. And thank you for doing this with us for our second episode of No Boundaries. And we look forward to growing your business with PACCA.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
I am your host, Marycar Antivo, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.